What is up, guys? It is Naylan, and we are back with more This Is the Police. It is day 160, part 30. 20 more days to go, and we are almost done with the game. And then we're going to start This Is the Police 2. Still working on some other videos on my channel. I might do something special for the 200th video, we'll see. Police station is not too happy, I don't know why. Huh. City Hall's alright. Let's read these.
Police break up peaceful elderly protest. Old men disturb order. Police respond. Cynical police suppress harmless old men.
Oh yeah, we're going on, like, trial for something, aren't we? I remember the last time I played, yep. Alright. Mr. Boyd, how do you feel about the elderly? Great. I'm elderly myself, aren't I?
Our older generation has my sincere respect.
You yourself are about to begin your retirement. Perhaps as a result you have mixed feelings about retirees. No, we're not going anywhere.
I'm holding on to this job until the end.
Why did you send the police to the elderly protest? It's my job.
The police chief can't just ignore events like that.
Do you really think those elderly people pose some sort of threat? Yes.
I've seen a lot in my time. And in my experience, protests never go off without fights or other problems.
Mr. Boyd, did you give the order to suppress the protest by force? You know what? Yeah, we'll take the blame. Why not?
I gave the order.
I feel like blaming City Hall would get us in trouble. I don't really need to. Alright. City Hall is okay with that.
Trying to keep warm, man accidentally set himself on fire. Famous magician Lorenzo Trentino visits Freeburg. Mini earthquake strikes city.
Hopefully those voices aren't too annoying for you guys. I mean, I like doing them. Calhoun didn't come in. Too tired? No, you're working. My father got drunk and beat my mother. Yeah, that's terrible, but you're working. Today's a great day. It's the day of my daughter's wedding. No. Nobody's taking the day off. Sorry. I wonder if that's what impacts whether they show up for future shifts. But I mean, I feel like realistically, a lot of these are just excuses. You have been found guilty of abusing your powers. The city requires that your salary be reduced by 50%. That's okay. I made $50 a week anyways. This man was an honest servant of the city. I get paid more from the candy store, so I don't... Alright. What do I need to hire for? I need more people for Shift B, so let's do... Shift B, Shift B, Shift B. Wow, this guy sucks. Alright. I'll take him. The controversial artist Drew Bogdanovich got himself drunk and is now staggering down the street naked carrying a revolver. Yeah, we gotta put a stop to that. I really think 3 is enough. If it's just one guy with a gun. The manager gave one of the laborers a hard time for being late. The man became furious, grabbed a captive bolt pistol, and started chasing the manager around. Yeah, one guy with a gun, I don't think you need more than 3. From Mystery Mark. Alright, let's... I don't know what kind of voice I should give this guy.
Mr. Boyd, I own a garage here in town. I'd rather not mention the name. The situation is this. One of my clients badly needs a large amount of high-octane motor fuel. But the gentleman is wanted by the law, and you can't just fill up a whole tanker at the local gas station. I know the police fleet uses the right kind of fuel. I'd like to exchange your supply for an alternative we can give you. It'll suit your cars just fine. You won't have any problems, and you probably won't even notice the difference. And of course, I'll pay you. Do you agree?
I don't think that's how gasoline works. If I say yes, he's going to, like, wipe out half my force. I'm not agreeing to that. That's shady. It's absolutely shady. Especially, like, if I'm not going to know who it is. That sucks. But that's alright. I think I found City Hall only gets mad when civilians are dying. Because civilians are, like, voters, you know? Like, they're voting. And Mayor Rogers doesn't want the voting people to die. Wow. You guys are flopping on this. Alright, what do we got? Assault. We'll send someone who's good and someone who's not good. Maybe we can get them up to par. A group of slender girls were giggling as they watched a fat middle-aged lady performing pirouettes. She broke down and attacked the foolish girls. The dance studio owner sounded terrified on the phone. Afraid she'll break all the mirrors.
Jack, the sewers are overflowing in several places. We've lost a handle on the problem and we're literally drowning in shit. So far, we have managed to isolate the problem to the ghetto, but the pressure in the pipes is building up. Unless you send some men to help with the repairs, an ocean of shit will flood Freeburg. This is going to be dirty work and your men aren't going to like it. But the mayor's office gave us a small fund to cover emergencies. You can give them a bonus if you need. The city needs its heroes.
Yeah, I don't want to send Robbins. I feel like Robbins is going to, like, die or quit. And he's been working forever. But, oh well. We're having fun. Man, that impression went from, like, all over the place, I think. Two men with baseball bats came into the arcade room and began smashing all the machines. Gambling is Satan's game, roared the men. The cashier thought he saw a revolver in one man's belt. Alright. I'll send 3. So far, easy day. It's almost... It's 17 o'clock. That's 5. What if I refuse? Are both of them going to die if I refuse? Alright, let's retreat. I don't want to... Yeah, that sucks. But that happens. Alright. Hold up. People are coming back. Alright, what happened? Chief, we didn't study at the academy about poking around and shit. Next time somebody else can save the world, I'm going home to wash up. I stink from head to toe. That's fair. 4K, that's alright. I don't think these people are going to get here in time. Okay, well, I can send 1 here. That sucks. Okay, cool. It was false alarm. I didn't even read what that was about because I don't have anyone to send. Can I just send you? Are you crazy? That sucks. Alrighty. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. I have the, it's my first day taking classes to get a substitute teaching license. And okay, how many offenders are going to escape today? What is going on? The, oh my gosh, I'm trying to go on a monologue here and I can't. Alright. I can wait till some officers come back. But, I'm going to get like a substitute teaching license and maybe take that up as my job. As you guys know, I've been unemployed for about a month now, but, you know, happens to the best of us. Alright, plain suspicious man in hoodie who regularly hangs out at the park. Alright. It's probably a false alarm, but can never be too sure. Detectives died during the investigation. What? What is this? What do you mean? No, you guys are still alive. I don't know what you guys are on about. Alright. Don't have all the right frames yet. That's fine. Finally, we caught someone today. Alright. Is that the end of the day? There we go, end day. Do I need people to come in? I am going to ask some people to come in. Proctor, Cayenne, and that's good. The police station is getting madder and madder. I don't like that so much.
Passenger aircraft suffers engine failure, but pilot lands safely. Indian Festival of Colors in the suburbs. Rogers is responsible for Freebird PD breakdown.
Interesting. Chovich didn't come into work today. Or Beard Cell didn't come in. I drank too much? Nope. Don't care. Drank too much? I don't care. Who do I want to give this to? This guy's done a good job. Alright, we'll just put that in. I don't really care what plays. I mean, I just don't want it just to be my voice in silence. Not meet my request. Paid my snitch. Got paid. Man in a raincoat and mask entered the school, unsheathed the sword, and started killing anyone who got in his way. The police were called by the headmaster, who has barricaded himself in the office. There's a real nutcase on the loose. I saw him cut down 2 boys and the PE teacher. That is actually the most nuts thing I think I've, like, read. Uh, 5 and SWAT sounds good to me. Mr. Norris reported an explosion on the street. I was making a sandwich in the kitchen when I heard a deafening roar. It must have been thrown shrapnel everywhere. There's bound to be a lot of injured people. I'll send 3. I think it's a prank call, though. What do we got? What do we got? Yep, that happens. There's really nothing I can do to make my officers happy anymore, is there? Because normally we could treat them to barbecue or whatever through the deputy, but we don't have a deputy anymore. Alright, that's going to have to wait. That went well. No explosion, that's good to hear. Oh, this music is actually nuts. I like it. It's very, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, a race against time, kind of. Okay, thank you. We'll send a few. I wonder if the police department's unhappy because it's a election season. And we have, like, you know, a lot of people that are on both sides of the voting spectrum. A young widow interrupted church services with some scandalous remarks. Where was God when my husband was stabbed in the doorway of our home for a couple bucks? Where was he then? The priest called the police and asked that the woman be taken away. She's upsetting the other parishioners. Is that a crime? I guess as a church, it is like kind of a private institution. If they want someone to leave, they can just no trespass them. I could be mistaken. Yeah, I'll send 1. I don't need to send 2. Theft? Alright, I can send 2 for this. Woman tried on a long, luxurious fur coat. Suddenly bolted out of the store. Okay. That requires a lot of people. That doesn't require too many people. I'll probably send 2 to here. Oh my gosh. That doesn't require too many people either. If anybody comes back, why are they taking their sweet time? Okay, whatever. Holy cow, a lot of people are getting away. Okay, well. Alright, false alarm, that's good to hear. We'll send 2 here. Like, is it me or are they taking their time getting back to the department? Come on. Alright, the day's almost up. 2 new frames. I don't have all the right frames yet. Direct possession. I have all the required frames. That's good to hear. Alright, so stays late at the church, brings in the goods, stashes them. Alright, so this is the stash. Or I think he's stashing right here. Hidden at the bottom of wine boxes. Right, so he puts the wine in there. But I wonder if the books need to be first. Cargo is delivered in white Jeeps. It's not really... Oh, I guess it is a white Jeep. Carried into the church by the drivers. Okay. Trying to think of the order this goes in. Alright, so it's going to be cars taken out. He's obviously putting the bottles on top right there. Only blue books on the shelf. Oh wait, no, maybe he needs to go backwards. He brings in the goods. Oh, okay, so... There we go. Alright, I knew I had it. That went well. He's a vegetarian, he's constantly hungry. You know what? I think he's going to be here. We'll send 2 in SWAT. Alright, I won't send anyone to that one. We can do that the next day. Hopefully we got him for the bust. Wrong place. Okay. So it means he's at the other place. Declared dead. We're going to ask all the detectives to work tomorrow. Except for him. Shift day looks solid, but we'll ask these 3 to come in. And I'm going to do one more day, I think.
Performance art at Candy Factory. Artist defecated into vat of chocolate. Wooden horse toy store upgrades playground. Truckers complain of high transport tax.
Didn't come in. That makes sense. Didn't come in. Too tired, can't walk. Come in tomorrow. Reading a detective story. No, you're staying. Drank too much? You're... You know, whatever. Come tomorrow. That's a good shift. I like it. Actually, you know what? We've done that one. Let's do wherever this one on the back is. I don't know if we've done that one. We probably have. Please be advised we're unhappy. Okay. Due to a lack of federal subsidies, the city treasury can no longer afford expensive prosthetics. Disabled veterans who are not going to be receiving artificial limbs somehow learned of this. We have joined with the local journalists to arrange a whole live news show. Winding on TV isn't going to grow anyone new legs. We need to teach people they'll get no special treatment because they're disabled. If you need to grab someone's crutches and put their nose in the asphalt, so be it. That's nuts. Right. Hold up. We'll send Toon SWAT. Man in Santa Claus suit, who was supposed to be part of the evening show, drank a lot of alcohol, ran straight into the midst of festivities. I will send 4. What's this about? About 100 disabled veterans are rallying outside the veterans' home. They have invited journalists to the protest and are urging the authorities to reconsider their position. What? And City Hall wants me to mess him up? Why? That's bizarre. Hey, you know what? I'm not sending anybody. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. Yeah, I don't care. That's... I don't know, that's messed up. I didn't think that was, like, what he was talking about. You know, we'll send some weaker guys. I don't think it matters too much. I feel like the game is trying to convince me that, I'll wait till I have more people to send. Actually, this is all I got. This is who I'm going to have to send, isn't it? 4 in a paddy wagon. Make me proud. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, we caught him. We can now investigate the bishop. That's cool. Oh, I do not have enough people. All right, there we go. I'll send to all green. 5-year-old girl went missing during a family barbecue in the countryside. Just looked away for a second. She was gone. Because I can't speak. Oh my gosh. Pop-ups. Hostages on their knees, prepared for death, but the criminals are arguing and can't decide who will play executioner. Prepare for an assault. Suspect with a tattoo on his forehead is trying to open fire on the hostages, but the safety on his gun is refusing to cooperate. Yeah, open fire on him. That's tough. Okay, hold up. I don't have enough officers for that. You know what? We're done helping the church. I don't care. They've only been paying me like 10 bucks or 40 bucks or 70 bucks. It's not worth the manpower. I should read this out. Mr. Boyd, a black sheep has crept into my parish. For the second Sunday in a row, this villain dips his unclean fingers into the donations bowl, filled with the generous offerings of our members. My people weren't able to catch the thief in time, so I'm asking for your help. Send to our church your most devout employees, that they may guard the sacred chalice of the Lord like eagles. And when those eagles sink their claws into the wicked, bring him unto me, for I wish to teach a thief a lesson on the ways of the Old Testament. Yeah, no, we're not helping him anymore. I don't nearly have the manpower to deal with it. Alright. Come on, guys, do not fight. Just, do your job. Hide and seek, that sucks. Alright, if I had like 4 people, I would have actually sent someone. As we know, you can't really send someone by themselves. Oh my gosh. 8 armed men. When a man... you guys get one person. That's it. Our 8 armed men dressed as superheroes burst into the bank and demanded their bags filled with cash. 2 guards drew their service weapons and opened fire on the robbers, killing one and wounding 2 others. Both guards were then killed and 1 civilian has been wounded. SWAT and force should be good enough. Oh, it's almost like Christmas, isn't it? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, another one. Really? So late? It's like 9 p.m. Stop committing crimes. Yeah, I ain't got nobody. Refuse. You guys can deal with it. Alright. Send these 2 and these 2. Retiree Beth Fouch reports that a Viking riding a unicorn is trampling with the lilies. This is a prank call. I don't know why I'm sending someone. Vanessa Gant was returning from a party at night and heard a woman's screams. She looked around the corner and saw 2 men tearing off a young woman's clothes. One of them then threw the victim on the ground and pinned her neck with a leg. Alright. Well, I got 3, so... what do we got? What do we got? Detectives died during the investigation. Really? Okay. Hold up. Well, we will assign some people. Let's assign this guy on there. There we go. Really? I think the new political system is like messing up my officers. Dead. Dead.
He's here.
Well, what are you waiting for? Jack, do you know how I managed to stay mayor for so long?
Oh, yeah, I know. Is that what you wanted to talk about?
No, Jack, it's not that. I've stayed in my position because at the very beginning of my career, I learned an important rule. If someone, anyone, friend or enemy, if they want something bad enough, you can hook them with it.
I know just what you mean.
What does Jack Boyd want? A good pension? Doubtful. $500,000. I think that whole nonsense is a myth. The others might think that you just want a paltry sum of money and you'll walk away. I think... No, I'm sure of it. You want what you've always wanted. To remain the chief of police. And only I can give that to you. You are to lead a special operation against Chaffee. I want your team to come down like a hammer on his stinking restaurant. I want you to personally be there and stand in front of the cameras. And I want this fairy shot during his arrest, 12 bullets at least. I want to see his mutilated body all over the airwaves. I expect a perfectly planned operation. And if you keep me happy, you'll keep your job for another 1.5 years. I think we have an agreement, huh?
Not a 1.5 years, Mr. Rogers. For the rest of my life.
You think you can dictate terms, Jack?
Yeah. Because if someone wants something bad enough, you can hook them with it. I think we have an agreement.
I am glad I did that extra day to see that cutscene. That was awesome. I think I will side with Mayor Rogers, simply because Eugene Chaffee's kind of unhinged. Like, he's actually nuts. But anyways, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.